pocket out there, making it 4-10 to go.
I'm on it.
I call.
Well, all in and cold,
Whoa.
just that quick. And Vance, I really believe all the play of Matt Waxman prior to this hand led to this all-in bet by the Frenchman.
WPT Global is your destination for big Sunday tournaments. You'll find tournament buy-ins at all levels and huge guarantees. Simply click the link in the YouTube description below. Sign up, and your first $110 Sunday Slam ticket is free.
Okay, Matthew Waxman from Florida, 4.7 million in euros, is the chip leader, and he's going to start at 5,000. Lines at 25 and 50 as we resume play. Action's on Matthew.
Everything's gone well so far at this final table for Matt Waxman.
This time he looks down at a pair of deuces, caps his cards. Likes to say he's the most honest man in poker. And of course, at the table, he likes to bluff a lot, so that contradicts that. As the Frenchman goes out, Frederic, as does Hugo, the other Frenchman.
Back to the other American, Byron Coverman. He was down to 2 threes. Has his opponents dominated here.
Gotta love it. He is on a short stack relatively.
All in.
He's gonna push all in.
Yeah, that's what a lot of guys like to do with small pairs, including me. You're on the short stack, just move in with them.
Byron Coverman studied psychology in college. Helps a lot at the poker table.
You might have been able to induce this one if you wanted to.
He'd love to get the action, but no, Matthew escapes. Lays his hand down.
Quite a lay down by Matt, and a good all-in bet by Byron to take down that pot.
Byron Coverman, Fort Jennings, Ohio.
You know, I played soccer in college, Vince.
Yep.
I happened to be at the Aviation Club de France in 1998 on the exact day that France won the World Cup, but we celebrated right outside on the Champs-Élysées. And let me tell you, if one of these 2 French guys win here tonight, we could have another celebration like that one when they won the World Cup.
Okay, you guys can
Back
have
to
this one.
play, Matthew out. Now Frederic Margin, who holds down a steady job here in France in computers, taking a shot at this title here tonight. He's got ace-7 here, Mike.
In this tournament, by winning a satellite, you're going to have a great payday no matter where he finishes.
He's made it 250,000 to go, and that's enough for Hugo to go. And now Byron, only man to beat. Byron's got a queen-9 offsuit.
Byron's in 4th place right now.
All in.
And he has gone all in with the queen-9 offsuit.
He is playing fast with just a queen-9.
I call.
Wow, the Frenchman has made the call.
An excellent call
Now,
this is.
Vince, for another 800,000, I couldn't have made this call with an ace-7 offsuit. I'm just fearful that it'd be dominated. I just wouldn't like it, but he made the call. He's got the best hand right now. The question is, will it stand up?
Ooh la la, as they say in France. How did he know? And here's a flop for Byron. He has outflopped the Frenchman just like that.
Well, it's come king, queen, 10. What that means is, for the Frenchman to take the lead, he's got to catch an ace. He can shut him out, at least with a tie, if a jack comes off where he'll make a straight.
Mike, these guys got about the same amount of chips. Here we go with the turn card.
And a jack.
Chop it up.
King, queen, jack, 10. He cannot lose the pot. An ace has to come up to give him the tie.
This is gonna
An
be it.
amazing call by the Frenchman here has paid off in dividends for him. 7 of hearts on the river. So that's going to do it. Byron Coverman, who came to this final table as the chip leader, out in 4th place.
That's right. Tough beat right there. And he's out. He's going to pick up 155,000 euros for his effort. He's an American that has to say good night. We are down to 3 players. Let's go see what he has to say.
It was a rough day. I just got some bad spots, I guess. Felt like I played well. A little unlucky in the end, I guess. Made a good call and got there. Matt's a friend, and you know, I hope he takes it down.
Action on Frederic Margin. He works in computers, not a professional poker player.
I call.
Fooled us here tonight. He's going to make a call with queen, 9 of hearts.
He just eliminated the other American from this final 4. And now it's 2 Frenchmen, 1 American left.
Nice.
Hugo,
Flipping in.
the local, won't play
There you
his
go, one
queen deuce.
It's right there.
Now Matthew Waxman
You like it?
looks down at a pair of jacks.
He's a limper, that one.
Tries to distract his opponent by saying something casual.
I, on the other hand, punish the limper. So you're getting punished.
I didn't understand the word, but I call.
Didn't understand a word he said. Yeah, we've heard that one before. He's going to make the call with Queen 9.
He doesn't understand much English, but he understands the raise. He makes the call.
So we got the American with jacks up against the Frenchman with Queen 9.
Okay.
And it's come ace, ace, 6. And Matt still out in front with aces and jacks.
Considers himself the most honest man in poker. And he's going to put out 125,000 honest chips right there.
I fun.
So he's not hitting anything, and he has to go away. Matthew said he learned poker when he was in high school at study hall. He wasn't studying, he was playing poker, Mike. Look what we've done.
Oh, boy.
Watch the World Poker Tour. When he was
Look
growing
what the
up.
kids are learning in school today.
It's amazing.
How to check raise.
All right, back at the table, Hugo, the local here in Paris. This is his club, the Aviation Club, has a queen, 8 of diamonds. And will make a raise to 110. Matthew with an ace deuce of clubs. He's a fine player. 26 years old. He's playing in 11 WPT events so far. It's his 3rd WPT cash. That is pretty impressive.
He's going to make the call.
And Frederic with just a queen 4
It's a fold.
will extract himself from this hand.
Yep, he's going to get out of the way, let him fight it out. 2 tough young pros. One from America, one from France. And here comes the flop. Well, it's Queen 9 deuce. The Frenchman's flop, top pair. The American, bottom pair.
Matthew checks his deuces. Hugo with queens. He raised before the flop. It looks like just a continuation bet of 80,000.
Here's flop top pair. That's 80,000, and now Matt Waxman will be a little careful here.
The winner of this event is going to take home 500,000 euros. It's about 700,000 US currency. Matthew wants that, and he's going to make the call.
Well, the Frenchman well out in front right now. Top pair versus bottom pair. But out front, no longer as an ace comes off on the turn. Matt Waxman has made aces and deuces, top and bottom pair.
Linking so casually.
He's going to check it. This is going to be for the check raise. Hugo checks behind him, and he's got great poker savvy in my mind. He seems to know when he gets outdrawn and beat on the turn, and he puts on the brakes.
7 of spades on the river, helping neither player. Will Matthew try to make a little value bet here? No, he checks.
Yeah, it's the 3rd spade that came out there.
You got there on the turn?
Right there on the turn.
Exactly right, Hugo.
Hugo hit the nail right on the head. Matt Waxman takes the pot with aces up. And how about Hugo pulling it right out? He got there in the turn before he even turned up his card.
But the Floridian just loving the way the evening is going. He's in Paris, very close to celebration, and that 500,000 euros that goes with it.
Well, there you see the Player of the Year standings right now. Will Fiala from New York out in front with 1,200. Tonight's winner will tie him for that lead of Player of the Year standings.
Butter up your croissant because we have lots of poker to be played here at the Aviation Club. Action on Frederic, the amateur poker player, so-called, has an ace jack.
Got started playing poker by watching the World Poker Tour. And here he is fighting it out for a WPT title.
He certainly is. He makes it 150 to go. Hugo going away. Now Matthew, our American, has a pair of 5s.
At the speed limit.
You're getting a little aggressive there, huh? 3-handed, open up a little bit.
My English is not good enough to discuss with you, but
You start playing a lot of hands.
You know he speaks fluent English,
I
no
know.
doubt.
You played more hands in the last orbit than you played all tournament.
yeah, it's crazy. I was
played them well.
I was sleeping.
You were sleeping?
Yeah, I was sleeping. I was tired.
Oh, you shouldn't sleep. There's a lot of money on the line.
Yeah, but
I beat you in my own way.
Well, the table talk continues, and here comes the flop. The flop comes Queen 10-8, 2 diamonds. Frederic has a two-way straight throw.
Matthew quickly checking wisely. Didn't like that flop. And Frederic looks like he's coming in with the continuation bet. Yes, he is. 275.
King or a 9 would give him a straight. Maybe hoping he'll just take it right here, and that's the case as Matt lays down the 2-5.
Going to chase the American back to Florida just like that.
Frederic Majin, 36-year-old. He's an amateur player, lives right here in Paris. He went to work at 7 a.m. every day this past week during this tournament before he came in the aviation club to play in it. Incredible how a guy will put that many hours in all week long. He said he was dead tired coming to this final table. Yet here he is with 3 players left fighting it out for this title. What a story it would be. The guy got in this tournament by winning a satellite. Wow.
WPT Global is your destination for big Sunday tournaments. You'll find tournament buy-ins at all levels and huge guarantees. Simply click the link in the YouTube description below. Sign up, and your first $110 Sunday Slam ticket is free.
He's playing great poker here with a shot at a title. It's on him. This time he only has an 8-7, and he's raising to 180 with a junk hand. Hugo has gone out, and Matt Waxman now with a 7-4. Hasn't folded yet.
I think it'd just be a simple laydown here. He's got the chip lead. Why jeopardize chips with this hand?
Young American with the Bob's Big Boy style haircut. He's going to get fancy here.
Incredible, man. He is getting out raising chips here. Could he possibly be 3-betting this guy with a 7-4 offsuit? Yes, he has done it.
Well, he is on to Frederic. Maybe he read something in him because Frederic's not that strong, of course, with an 8-7.
I call.
But Matt to do it. Now, look at this. Frederic's going to call. He's going to get stubborn.
We've seen when guys re-raise him. He calls an all-in bet for nearly $1 million with an 8-7 offsuit. Here he's calling a re-raise with an 8-7 offsuit. He's going to see a flop before he abandons chip.
Nothing, raising nothing, and here we go.
Some ace, queen, queen. Obviously no help to either player.
Neither player likes that type of flop. We have zilch, zip, and pip.
Well, I think Matt Waxman is going to demonstrate to our viewers how powerful betting is. Because there you go.
He's going to play old school Mississippi style. Push it in poker with a big bet of 355.
And the Frenchman going to lay it down. So power poker at its finest there by Matt Waxman.
Matt Waxman's got to be very proud of himself there. Just reading his band perfectly. He steps ever so close to taking home the 500,000 euros tonight and being the first American to ever win this title in Paris.
But all I know is this. Forget the rail birds. They're on the rail. You're playing at the final table.
What a night for Matthew Waxman. He's from Florida. He's only 26 years old. He's got to take on these 2 Frenchmen and take home a title here for America. All right, with the button, Hugo Lemaire from Paris. He is the crowd favorite here tonight. He's got Jack 7 of spades.
Well, this is home poker club.
Andy's at 10,000, blinds at 30 and 60,000.
Well, in America, 7-11s are lucky, but apparently not here in France. He folds.
Doesn't want to gamble. And now Matthew in the small blind with just an 8-3 of diamonds. Caps his cards. He is relentless.
Just continual pressure he puts on him. Here raising with an 8-3.
Now Frederic, the computer guy, with a queen 3 suited.
Actually has him dominated as a card fly, but
will he play it? No,
can't
he doesn't.
stand the pressure and goes out.
Well, it is just about, I don't care what I have, what you have, and what you think I might have, and what you might think that I have, and that's all it's about.
Yeah, poker's very simple, Vince. Just bet him like you got him and take down the money.
All right, it's on Matthew right now. He's got the button. He's got the momentum. Blinds at 30 and 60,000. Let's take a look at Matthew's hand. Oh, wow, a good
He's got
one.
the goods.
Yeah, pair of jacks.
He's made so many great plays at this final table without hands, yet it seems like he's had his share of cards as well, Vince. And let me tell you, when you're catching good and playing good, it's pretty much an unbeatable combination.
Makes it 120 to go. Frederick with just a 6 deuce. Looks uninterested, folds his hand, and Hugo has to say goodnight too. So that's going to be a quick one.
That's your cue. That was
You
weak.
don't always want that when you have a quality hand, though. I feel like you wanted to punish them for some more money, but not to be for Matthew.
Often you think Hugo Lemaire gets ID'd before he goes to a poker
So
tournament.
true. He looks like that 12. He's playing well. Very tough. This is his club, by the way. He's a big crowd favorite here tonight. All right, back to the play. Frederick now first to act. And he's going to look at an attractive king, queen of spades.
150.
He's going to make it with a raise. Looks like a $160 to go.
Over to Hugo. He's going to get out.
And now Matthew.
Oh, and another giant hand for Matt Waxman. And that couldn't come at a better time. And he's got his opponent dominated.
D'accord.
Oh, what an exciting moment. What a big hand. How to play it properly.
I think for sure you're going to 3-bet with this hand, just no matter how much. 3-bet meaning re-raise.
Here come the plaques.
That's worth 100,000 each.
Yep, he's going to stick it out there, making it 410 to go.
I'm all in.
I call.
Well, all in and cold,
Whoa.
just that quick. And Vince, I really believe all the play of Matt Waxman prior to this hand led to this all-in bet by the Frenchman. He's just been bullying him around and bullying him around, and he can only take so much, as you know.
You're right, the last one was an additional raise of about $2 million. So Frederick didn't have to call that, but maybe he feels something here. Maybe he feels lucky tonight.
He's just trying to take the pot down. Didn't happen. As Matt picked up an ace-king, so he has him dominated. You can't get your money in much better than this.
Big opportunity for the American. Here's the flop.
Good flop for Matt Waxman. 7-4-3, 1 spade. So as the cards lie, the Frenchman has got to catch a queen to take the lead, or 2 running spades to make a flush to win the pot.
Yeah, he's a significant dog right now, but turn cards change things. Here it comes.
Well, if Jack comes off and it's a Jack of clubs, that takes an out away from the Frenchman. He can now not win the pot if the Queen of clubs comes off. So the Frenchman must catch 1 of 2 red queens to stay alive in this tournament. He needs a lucky lady, and she's got to be red, Vince.
Frederick Marjan needs a miracle. Can he get it?
Nope, the 6 of diamonds comes off. So that's going to do it from the amateur from Paris, 36-year-old Frederick Marjan, out in 3rd place.
Yeah. Tight all the way through, but then he opened up his game, seemed to work for a while, but he is out of there. He's going to take home over 213,000 euros.
He's also going to get the gold star for being the employee of the week for going to work every day this week.
Let's go see what he has to say.
I did some mistake. I'm pretty proud of what I've done during the week and today. All the players at the final table were great, and I think Hugo will have some difficulties to finish first. I will not bet on Hugo if I would have.
WPT Global is your destination for big Sunday tournaments. You'll find tournament buy-ins at all levels and huge guarantees. Simply click the link in the YouTube description below. Sign up, and your first $110 Sunday Slam ticket is free.
Matt Waxman starting out with nearly $8 million in chips. Hugo Lemaire with just over $1.4 million.
And the American looks down at a 9-8 with the button. He's first to act. Will he stay aggressive, or will he change his game?
Well, there's your answer right there. He's reaching for raising chips with the 9 high. Makes it 120,000 to go.
Double the size of the blind, and it's going to work. Hugo releases that hand. Matt Waxman getting closer to the title. Not bad for a guy that learned how to play poker in study hall in school.
You know, Matt Waxman desperately wants to be the first American to win a WPT title right here in Paris. And obviously, Hugo Lemaire would like to be the first Frenchman since the legendary David Benjamin won here back in season 2.
Benjamin, kind of a folk hero here at the Aviation Club. And Hugo wants to follow in the footsteps.
You know, a lot of French players I respect say a lot of good things about this young pro. They say he's the real deal.
Raise.
Here he's raising it with a queen-8 offsuit. 130,000.
And Matt Waxman looks down at a 9-8 of clubs.
And the suited connectors you want to see a flop with, obviously can well afford to make this call, and he does so.
Queen 8 up against 9-8. Here we go with the flop. And the flop drips in 2 clubs and a queen.
We can see a lot of action right here on the Champs-Élysées now. Waxman has flopped a flush draw. Hugo has flopped the top pair.
Yep, Matt's going to check it. Hugo with top pair, sticking a bet out there of 115,000 euros. How will the Floridian play this? Do you get super aggressive and just try to take it down with a 4 flush?
I feel certain Matt's going to check raise here.
All in.
Oh, he is going all in.
Yeah, he says all in, but he's not betting all his chips. He's betting all the chips that Hugo has in front of him.
About €1 million
call.
more. And of course he's going to call. We have a showdown here.
So here we go. Hugo in good shape to double up here. Tighten this match up a bit.
Yep, his queen's out in front. Matthew Waxman with a big chance here. If he should catch, he'd be the first American to ever win Paris.
Jack of clubs.
Very selective with this. Can't be too picky. Just get a club and end this thing.
Everybody on their feet here at the Aviation Club.
One of these guys becoming a very rich man. Could it be Matthew right now? Here comes the turn card.
Well, the 6 of hearts comes off.
American didn't get there yet.
Well, it gives him a straight draw, though. A 7 would win the pot for him now, as well as a club.
Sit.
Well, Matt asking for a set. That's 7 in French.
Matt has to sweat that one card. Hugo still out in front.
And there's a club. He has done it. Clubs have been lucky for the American. Twice at this final table, he made a club flush to win the 2 biggest pots of the night. Wow, what drama, what an ending. What fortune for Matt Waxman right there to make the club flush to take this title.
The young American is the first one ever to win the WPT title in France. Well done. He's going to take home 500,000 euros. Matthew Waxman is our champion.
I want a WPT.
Now you got something that I don't, finally.
Yeah.
A big effort by Hugo Lemaire. He's going to take home over 314,000 euros for his second place finish.
I played pretty tight. I think I played okay. I'm happy about my play and happy about the second place, even though it's really disappointing to get so close and to not win it. I want to win one, so I'll come back.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done.
All right, Matt, in addition to winning this title and over 700,000 US dollars, 500,000 euros, you get a seat in the WPT World Championship. That's a $25,000 entry where you can win millions more.
Oh yeah, it's great. Probably one of the toughest tournaments in the world, so I'm looking forward to the competition.